So in this question, like we can see that this question is from J Advanced 2016, and basically this is a one question in paragraph. I want to discuss this question because this question is just, I think, at the level of NCERT, 11th class, and very easy question and conceptual question. You can say it's a very conceptual question. Generally, we consider that IIT JEE is a very difficult exam. But if we see this question, it's not so difficult, but very conceptual. If your concepts are really crystal clear, you can easily crack the exam, and question having very less calculation. So what you can do, simply you can see that there is one ellipse, and if you see the ellipse, then major axis is x-axis. So this is horizontal ellipse. So first of all, while solving a problem, you confirm that whether it is a horizontal ellipse or vertical ellipse. Okay, and then they want, like, you should calculate foci. So both the foci they have considered and mentioned clearly that F1 having negative abscissa. Okay, so first of all, you calculate eccentricity, and if you remember eccentricity in a standard equation of ellipse, that is under root 1 minus b square by a square in horizontal ellipse, and here b square is 8 and a square is 9. So after calculation you will get e is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, and you know very well that foci f1 f2 are like plus minus a comma 0. So according to the question, I can say that since f1 negative abscissa, so minus 1 comma 0, and f2 1 comma 0. And if you see the parabola having vertex at origin and focus at f2. So if you are going to make this parabola, you will simply see that this is 0 0 is the vertex, and this focus f2 is 1 comma 0. So you can see that axis of parabola is x-axis. First of all, you decide that axis of parabola, and then find out that a part, y square is equal to 4ax. So the axis is standard equation of parabola. Okay, and here you can see that this a is a distance between vertex and focus. So a is equal to 1 according to the data given in the question. So the parabola is very simple. Y square is equal to 4x. Fine. Now we will calculate that intersection, point of intersection of ellipse and parabola. If you see that ellipse and parabola intersects point M in the first quadrant, right? So simply you can use these two equations. Like first equation is x square upon 9 plus y square upon 8 is equal to 1. And the second equation, y square is equal to 4x. And if you solve them, like how to solve them? So if you simply put y square, simply replace y square by 4x, so you will get the equation x square by 9 plus 4x by 8 is equal to 1. So x square, and then this will be cancelled out here. This will be 2. Okay, so you will be getting 2x square and plus 9x minus 18 is equal to 0. So 2x square, and this is 36. So minus 36, and if you split the middle term, you will be getting plus 12x minus 3x minus 18 is equal to 0. So you will be getting here x is equal to 3 by 2 and minus 6. Right. So this minus 6 is not acceptable. This is rejected. Why? Because if you see in the equation second, if you put x is equal to minus 6 here, you will be getting y square negative. Okay. So y square cannot be negative. So this will be rejected. So only x is equal to 3 by 2 will work. And putting in the equation 2 or 1, you will be getting y square. So y is equal to plus minus root 6. So you will be getting the coordinates of m and n. So m will be 3 by 2 comma root 6 and n will be 3 by 2 comma minus root 6, like that. And then you're supposed to calculate the orthocenter. For that, you simply make one triangle in which f1, that is minus 1 comma 0, and m is 3 by 2 comma root 6 and n 3 by 2 comma minus root 6. And now you have options. So you can see the options, but first of all, you just consider O. Let O be the orthocenter. And you simply join, or you simply can say slope of OM into slope of FN is equal to minus 1. And let the coordinates of O be P comma Q. Okay, orthocenter coordinates P comma Q. So now, if you calculate MOM separately, so you will write root 6 minus P upon 3 by 2 root 6 minus Q upon 3 by 2 minus P, and MFN. MFN will be root 6 upon minus 5 by 2. So you simply put in this equation. You can just write the equation number 3. So if you put these two values here, and you will get root 6 minus Q upon 3 by 2 minus P into root 6 upon minus 5 by 2 is equal to minus 1. Now you can take help of the coordinates. You can take help of the coordinates, and if you see, the coordinates are very interesting, like the 0, 0, 0. And the fourth coordinate is root 6. And this root 6 is quite interesting. Why? Because root 6, if you put here the value of Q, definitely will get the numerator part 0. And it will not be minus 1. So of course, if you see the coordinates, like that implies that Q is 0. Okay. And then you using hit and trial method also, or this is the linear equation now, only this is the equation in P, and then you can calculate P and you will get minus 9 by 10. Okay, otherwise, if you want to make another equation, so you can make another equation also, like M O N into M is O N and then M N is equal to minus 1. So using this method also you can calculate. But since it is an objective paper, so you can take the help of options also. Otherwise, if it is subjective, you can use these two equations. So this is the fourth equation and you can solve them. And definitely you will get these coordinates minus 9 by 10 comma 0. So in that way, you can solve this a very easy problem. Okay, thank you.